So I'll go back before Jesus to talk about truth and good, bad, right, wrong. Because to me, the story that I have the most resonance with is the Garden of Eden. So the Garden of Eden was filled with life, and each day more and more life came into form. And even as it went on, Adam named the forms. So that's a chicken, that's a duck, that's a tree, that's a this, that's a that. But the one thing that was forbidden was to eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Good, bad, right, wrong. And when they ate of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, they began to judge and separate and divide. So the story is they were banished from Eden. But to my mind, they weren't banished as in somebody said, I said not to and you did, so I'm going to banish you. They lost touch with the isness of life because they began to divide it all into good, bad, right, wrong. It was the original sin, not in the sense of sin being a shameful bad thing you do that God punishes you for, but sin in the original sense of the word, missing the mark, aiming in the wrong direction. The original sin is the first mistake, would be another way of saying it, is to divide the world up into good, bad, right, wrong. Almost every problem we've had in the history of mankind is the fruit of the original mistake. Thinking that our judgments of good, bad, right, wrong have a legitimacy and are a reasonable source of decision-making and action in the world. Without good, bad, right, wrong, we all return to Eden. Without putting a real value on my good, bad, right, wrong over your good, bad, right, wrong, there's not really much of an us and them. It's more just us making our way in the world as best we can, making sense of the world and ourselves as best we can. So I do think it metaphorically eating of that fruit, beginning to judge and take those judgments seriously, is what kicks us out of the garden. But that return to Eden is available in any moment. As Sid Banks would say, it's one thought away. And it's the letting go of the thought of good, bad, right, wrong.